Welcome to the studio, Jen Kirkman, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, Jen.
I didn't know you're from Boston.
I'm not from Boston. He's from Boston.
Oh, you're Boston.
The guy with the Boston on his neck.
Dude. Oh, yeah.
Are you from Mass? Forget about it. Wake your piss up.
Are you kidding me?
Ah.
I almost said it, right?
Yeah.
I did it. Are you fa?
Yeah, he's from Boston.
And I'm so excited to meet you because I've been a huge fan of yours on Twitter. Like I found out about you, I don't know about years, but
yeah,
long ago on Twitter, and you are one of the epic tweeters. If people don't follow you, they have to, because you've made Twitter look like a perfect science when it comes to like what to tweet about. You know?
Oh my God!
What a nice compliment from him, huh?
Because there's so many people that waste your time.
You're wicked nice, huh?
They're like, I had a coffee this morning.
And that's it. And you're like, dude, this is what you're using it for?
I'm not going to stop talking my accent. When am I going to get in? Don't you want to be in, like, why don't, you know, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, why aren't we in a movie?
No,
right.
We should.
Just one line.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I think we could do a few.
Now,
we could do a few.
Do you like all the Boston sports teams too, or do you care?
I got to tell you, I'm a bad person. I liked the Red Sox.
Don't do this. Be careful what you're about
to say. Until
what?
The second time they won the World Series, and then I got tired of it, and then I'm like a girl fan. Like, I like sports the way that people like sitcoms, and when new players come in, I'm like, oh, I liked when Johnny Damon was on. You know?
Every women from Boston's like, because they fell in love with how Johnny Damon
Oh, that was like, well, he looked like a Cro-Magnon, or Neanderthal. It was hot. I'm saying it was hot.
It's interesting, especially because even when, who it was, but like Bill Burr, who's another Boston comic, talks about after 2007 and the people that you kind of fell in love with went away, the fan base got a little...
What are you talking about, like Mala?
Mala.
Oh my God.
So...
Even Kurt Schilling, like, you're not going to beat the bloody sock and the comeback against the Yankees. It doesn't get better than that.
It's like doing heroin for the first time, you know? It's like,
wait, what?
You're always chasing that.
What?
I've never done it, but I bet it is. You're never as happy as that first time.
Right, that first time.
And then you're in an alley and your family's left you and you have nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that to myself. So that's it. I've checked out because none of the original people are there except, you know, what's his name, Ortiz. I think he's still there.
Yeah, Big Pappy.
Yeah.
So what are we going to wait, like 86 years again, and then we'll be back, and then we'll be like, okay, now I'll cheer for the Red Sox again.
That's going to stress me out.
Yeah, oh, okay, sorry we brought that up.
Jerseys again.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Gross.
Well, you know you're the reason that they haven't won because you live here.
I know.
Oh, don't say that!
Why would you do
Jen, don't say that. He'll literally leave right now and move back.
Do you live in Mass? Can I stay on your couch?
You can go stay with my parents and meet them.
Need them, yeah.
I went to high school in Framingham.
Oh, you did? Route 9. What up?
Shut out!
Shout out to Route 9.
When Rob and I were younger and we were scoundrels and I was single back then, we would go out, and the girls here in San Diego loved him because he's from Boston and he's a good-looking guy, you know. And so I wanted a piece of that action, so I would claim that I was from Peabody. You know, and I learned how to say it right.
Girls get hot for Peabody.
I just thought, you know, I'd be like, oh yeah, there's my friend, his name's Boston Rob, and they're like, oh my God, you're from Boston. I'm like, yeah, I'm from Peabody. And they're like, yeah, who cares?
Until we would run into that one transplant chick who actually was from Peabody, and was like, oh, whereabouts?
Yeah.
Oh, she was like ready to fight you.
Done. Yeah, I got nothing after that. So, and then my Boston accent was not great either, so I don't even know why I tried. Well, when I got drunker, it got a little bit better.
Mine comes out if I drink.
Do you? Yeah, that makes sense. It's like shooting pool. You get better the more drunk you get.
People say that, but is that true?
No, not really. Not really.
I think so.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, go see Jen. Now that we've gotten the Boston out of the way.
I'm sorry, San Diego.
Go see Jen. She is performing this weekend at the American Comedy Company. Tonight, tomorrow night, 8 and 7:30. No Easter show, huh?
8 and 7:30? What kind of play?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's what it says on my sheet. 8 and 9:30, right?
These people are their minds.
That's so stupid.
8 and then come back at 7:30.
That doesn't make any sense. I read it and I...
this is too early.
I'm
you guys
embarrassed.
Should do, no, I'm just teasing you. I think it's 7:30 and 9:30. American Comedy Company.
Where is CC?
Our
intern is done.
Leave her alone.
She's done.
She's a little girl. Leave her alone.
It's like 6:30 in the morning. She can't type.
You're right. I guess I'll leave her alone. Whatever. So you may know Jen. She's been on Chelsea Lately a lot. How's that? And we have a lot of comics that do Chelsea Lately.
Yeah.
They love it. They say it's like the funnest thing ever.
It is, and I'm a writer on the show too. Some always they are.
Awesome.
Get out. Yeah.
Get out of here.
So I'm used to these early mornings. Not this early, but you know. I'm there every day. and-
Ashley's like the biggest fan of Chelsea lately.
Oh, I
nice.
love her.
Yeah, it's a great show. It's
Well, I
great
think
for
she's
comics.
amazing. I think Chelsea Handler is amazing.
Yeah, she's great.
I think
Yeah.
she is a freaking
You're right. It's a
powerhouse.
great platform for you comics to go
Yeah.
down there and do the panel and stuff like
With
that.
the exception of swearing, like you can say what you want. No one tries to manage what you like. They want everyone to be different
Yeah.
from each other. So it's really a dream come true.
Now, do you have to know stuff like about like pop culture or?
Well, as long as you have a strong opinion, even
Yeah.
if your opinion is like, why are we talking about the Kardashians? As long as you have a strong take on
Yeah,
it.
sure. That's how we
You know,
roll in the
yeah.
morning. It's like we don't care about Justin Bieber. We don't.
Oh yeah.
But it's fascinating to see a kid who grew up the way he did and he now is starting to lose it. Like that's fascinating.
He's
I don't care
going
who you
off the
are.
rails.
Oh my God.
Big time.
He's like the one person that I'm like, maybe weed is bad for you.
Right.
Seriously.
Seriously, he's acting like
It's like he's
so
off the
insane.
rails, man.
Yeah,
Like what
crazy.
happened to that kid?
I don't know. I guess fame and
Well, you have
Puberty?
nobody. If you have
Puberty.
nobody in your life that keeps you in check,
Right.
there's not one person that goes, "Hey, bro, like put your shirt on." Like, really?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you don't have that. Then you kind of start thinking you're.
I love when guys get mad that he takes his shirt off. He's got a beautiful, slim, 0%
But
body
Jen,
fat body.
when you're walking around an airport, should you really be shirtless?
Well,
If you're hot, sure.
Okay.
It's not hot.
He was in Poland. It's,
It's
like
not
13
hot, Jen.
degrees.
Maybe they don't allow you to wear shirts. I don't know what kind of communist country that is. I think she's like, first of all, he's not hot. I have a weird. I like young guys.
No. I do too.
Oh.
But he's like scrawny.
I know. I kind of
at
like
least
scrawny
need the,
dudes.
but Jen, don't you at least
You
want them to
deserve
hit
better.
puberty?
Yes,
I'm
I
like-
do. Okay. I don't want to get arrested.
I prefer right above puberty. Like
Yeah.
I need
Okay.
at least a little bicep
Yeah.
on the arms. I mean, the kid looks like a 10-year-old boy with his shirt
That's
on.
true. That's true.
That
I
is
sound
not
like a creep.
hot.
And having this conversation, the police would be coming.
Seriously.
Oh, and women would be like, they are disgusting.
Right,
I
right.
don't- Why don't they like real women?
Yes. That's awesome. Now, Jen, your book is coming out soon,
Yes.
right?
Oh
I was
my
reading
God.
about this. Now, this book seems fascinating to me because I don't want to give your age out. I don't know if that's appropriate.
It's
Is that
38.
okay? Okay, cool.
38
Wow.
looking great.
You are. You are.
Yes.
You are.
38 and looking
I'm going to be
great.
40
Damn,
in
girl.
2 weeks.
Oh man.
I don't know what's
that's
going
gonna
on.
be
What happened?
scary.
It's horrible. I still wear shorts every day. I don't care. I'm
I used to
whatever.
wear shorts.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Anyway, Jen, so this book is all about what? You and your life and not having kids?
Yeah, it's about how I don't want to have kids, and which
Nice.
does not fill up a book. It's really about people's reaction to that.
Yes.
You're at a party, they're like, "Do you have kids? No. Do you want them? No." You think the conversation ends, and it's like, "You'll change your mind. Who's gonna take care of you when you're old?" I'm like,
That's what everyone tells me
Servants.
too.
"Yeah,"
Servants.
because I don't have to pay to have a kid.
Right.
But I mean, it's the weirdest thing that like all these strangers seem to really care
Yeah.
what
Right.
I'm doing.
Well, they're very concerned about your happiness too. Like, well, then
Yeah.
you're lonely, right? You're clearly unhappy because you don't have kids. And
Yeah.
you're- And it's like, what?
I'm so happy.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
like,
like-
that's probably why I don't look 38.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, it's not just about that, but it's a book about my upbringing and like what a crazy person I was when I was
Yeah.
younger. So it's really
Yes.
fun. It's like different essays. It's called "I Can Barely Take Care of Myself." It comes out in 2 weeks.
Dude, that's
wow.
awesome.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
my kind of book.
people can pre-order it on Amazon right now if they want.
Oh, what up?
Hey.
Shut
It's
up.
on sale. It's on sale right now.
You wrote that book specifically for our girl Ashley here.
Yeah.
Why are
She's
you
the same
another
way.
cold, heartless, selfish,
Yeah,
barren
yeah.
woman?
Yes.
A million percent.
Yes,
A
yes,
million
yes,
percent.
Yes, yes. yes.
Don't you want to like almost be 70 so that you can go, aha, I was right. I was right. I'm going to remember all these people and I'm going to go up to them in my walker and go, I never had them and I was very happy.
What is it, Jen? What is it about kids that you're like, you know what, it's not for me?
And I didn't even like kids when I was a kid. I really like, I just don't want to take care of anything. Like imagine if I had a kid with me right now.
Oh my gosh, nightmare.
It would be screaming.
Yeah.
And I'm on the road doing comedy, so I would need a wife if I were going to have kids.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Which in Mass you can.
Which in Massachusetts you can.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
But I'd also have to be gay, so
Oh.
it'd be a whole lifestyle change.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the
A
ass.
lot.
That
It's a
would-
pain.
It really is. Yeah, I got 2 little ones. I got
okay.
one that's going to be 4 and one that's almost going to be 1.
Oh, sweet.
So I haven't
It's a
slept
lot
in
of
4
work.
years.
Of
I
course.
mean, it's like sucks.
I feel like I could be a dad though. Like that seems fun. Like you lay on the couch, they don't know your name for the first
Yeah,
3 years,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
ask you for $1.
Pretty
when
much.
you're 5. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Being a dad, I think, is
It's
easier.
it's definitely easier, you know, because you get the fun stuff. You get to wrestle with them. them. You get
Yeah.
to play with their toys, which is
You get
always
to keep
kick-ass.
your private parts intact.
Oh,
To an extent, because kids become that level where they're at your privates, and they don't realize that really hurts Dada. You know,
Yeah,
when you
that's
hit
not a
them there.
toy.
Yeah,
That's
no, it's not fun. So you do deal with that, but it's a little different. It's a little different. So there was never any time in your life when you thought, oh, maybe I can do this. Maybe I could have a kid.
Did you ever meet a guy? Did you meet a guy where you're like,
because you were married,
now
right?
I want to have kids?
Oh yeah, I was
met
married.
someone.
Yeah.
No, never met the guy that made me want to have kids. Was with a guy who wanted them and was like, I think I better end this before, you know, I ruin his life.
Yeah.
And I was married, and that was just a whole other mistake. Not that marriage is a mistake, but I just, you know, they say marry your best friend. Eventually they turn into your best friend. Well, girls out there, don't marry them when they're just your best friend and think that the romance will come after. It doesn't.
No.
Yeah, I went backwards.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
I do a big party for myself. It's embarrassing. When people go, you're going to get married again? I'm like, and invite the same people that went into the first one. No way.
First one didn't take.
Yeah.
You know.
Here she goes again.
Fingers crossed this time, Jen. You know, yeah. You gotta
Although it would be fun to get like more gifts. Like eventually my toaster
Sure.
is going to be not working.
Yeah. You got to upgrade at some point.
Yeah.
You know.
So maybe I will get married again.
Oh, you never know. Yeah, you got to go see Jen. She's performing this weekend, American Comedy Company. I don't know what times. I tried.
8, 7, just show up.
Whenever. You know what? Just go there, and eventually she's going to be on stage at some point.
Well, the link's on our website. The link's on our Facebook page.
Oh, okay, cool.
7:30 and 9:30.
I don't know.
It's easy to remember.
That's the deal.
Friday and
I
Saturday.
guess. Yeah, that's all right. Okay.
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
Friday, Saturday.
She's 38 and she's great.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see Friday,
No,
Saturday.
she hates kids.
Yeah.
You
I
didn't know-
don't hate kids.
You just
I
don't
don't
want
hate
them.
kids, but
I
I
just
do.
don't want them.
But I do hate brats. Back me up on
Oh,
that.
of course.
Yeah.
Brats are usually a result of their parents.
No
No
doubt.
doubt.
Yeah.
Duh.
What is up with that, by the way? Like, I
Get
feel like,
away.
my God, if I did half the stuff that little kids do to my parents, I'd be dead
Oh
now.
my gosh.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. I just see kids I see kids drinking coffee at Starbucks.
Seriously,
I
right?
just like they're monsters now. Not yours.
bizarre.
Yours are adorable, but
I don't know that.
You've never seen
Yeah,
them.
my kids could be
they
monsters.
seem sweet.
Yeah.
They seem sweet.
Jen,
Yeah,
you've never
thanks.
met them or seen them. though.
That's why I like them so much.
Yeah.
They're my favorite kind of kids.
That's awesome. So, Jen, give out your Twitter, because we talked about your Twitter, and I want people to follow you.
Yeah.
At Jen Kirkman.
Oh,
That's
that's
one
easy.
N in Jen. I know
Okay.
sometimes people put two.
Yeah.
J-E-N-K-I-R-K-M-A-N.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool. Now, what kind of stuff do you tweet about? Just whatever?
Just whatever's going on with me, or if I like to live tweet events, like if the Oscars are on, I'll do stuff like that.
That's what I like to do.
Yes.
Me too.
Maybe a political joke here and there, a pop culture joke. I mix it up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done. All right, you got to go see Jen. This is going to be great. Performing tonight, tomorrow night, American Comedy Company, whatever time. We haven't figured it out yet. Jen, great to meet you.
Great to meet you
Really
guys.
cool having
Thank
you here.
Yes.
And you can
Back.
keep
I
talking
will.
about Boston with Rob here in the break or whatever. Cool. All right.
Go
let's take-
Sox.
There you go. There you go. Wicked Pissa. All right. The Sweet 16 returned last night. We're going to get into that coming up next in Sports Dirt.
Oh, you guys, thank you. You're so
Thanks, Jen.
sweet.
Oh,
This is so fun.